Recording in progress.
Okay. How you doing there, Lloyd? Very narrow.
I'm trying to use mine as iPad because I thought it'd be a better camera, but it's.
Can you turn it 90 degrees? Is that any better if you do that?
Yeah, I've just tried that. It's no good.
Okay. Is
Uh,
that the ceiling I can see?
yeah. The camera's better on my phone, but I can't see what anyone's doing. That's the trouble.
It connects twice.
Ooh. Get technical now.
That's what I used to do.
Right, let's get underway. Okay.
Onegaishimasu.
Okay, let's just turn the hips. Change direction. So hands up who's watched the last 2 weeks recordings, Tuesday night recordings. Oh dear. Okay, so we're going to go through it all again and see what you've all remembered. Or not. Feet together, hands on your knees, turn your knees. Change direction. Think and snatch. Change. Change. A bit deeper. Change. Make sure you're turning on the balls of the feet, not the heels. Change. Hikui, longer. Change. Okay, hand on the bent knee. Other arm on the straight leg. Pull your head down to the straight leg. Change. 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 Okay, from there, just straight your legs, elbows down. Up. Turn the hips. Okay. Let's just make sure we're not just looking at me. I'll get the Zoom business one day. Okay, shoulders. Look at that, I can nearly turn my shoulder around in a circle. How exciting. Nearly, that's enough for that one. Back. Shake the wrists. Okay. Okay. We warmed up enough? Okay. Right. Let's start from Sandange. Oh, that's better, Lloyd. I can see your floor now. Good. Still haven't quite mastered how you actually use this thing when it plays back. If I pin, it doesn't seem to work. So, mind you, I'm not pinned. Let me pin you lot. In. Okay, so Sandange. Ski. Right. Right, so Alice, we'll do our version. So it's back 3, no counter, forward 3 to start with, okay? Do you like Alice's ninja gi, by the way?
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, I'm at work.
Okay, good. Well, it's good. You do it wherever you can.
Your
Okay.
job is a ninja.
Sorry? Ninja. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm in.
Well, you really are.
Ninja in the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay, yoi. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Punch, Alice. Punch, Alice.
Sorry,
Jordan, punch.
Jodan. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, I am confused.
You been on the gym?
No.
Ni. San. That's it. So forward and low punch. Good. Let's go back. Let's go from there. Let's just stay there, Alice. Stay there, Alice. Stay in the low punch, Alice.
Sorry.
That's it. So just going to go back high block. Everyone ready? Itch. Good. Cormac, your wrist looks like it might not be in the punch position. If you just put your arm forward, Cormac. Did you move your wrist then?
Don't think so.
Of course you didn't. Just looks
A little bit.
Okay, good. Good. Knee. The back middle block. Okay, just come forward and do high block. Right, forward and high block. Good. Right, so Alice, your right chambered arm. Yeah, that one. Mate, when you step back to do the middle block, try not to let it go out, then in. If you, I don't know if you can see on the screen here. Let's just pick on Alice, right? Alice, if you just do it.
Sorry, next one.
Yeah, so just going back to the middle block, right? Just do it again.
High block.
No, from the high block. Yeah, if you do high block again.
Okay.
Right, so just do it slowly. Do it again, but slowly. That's better, right? And then do it faster. Good, that's better. So what? Let me just add me as well, right? So slight thing you're doing, very minute bit here, right? So from here, oh, I've got it up there, brilliant. Right, so when you're stepping back, try not to go this before you go that way.
Yeah.
From here, cross. In there, yeah. That's better. Yes, that's it. Yeah, so just make sure, in fact, all of you from this, make sure this starts before the second one starts. So let's just go from the high block. Okay, let's just go one at a time. Lloyd first. Good, just watch the height. Again, it might be the camera angle, but the height of your, that's better. Alice. One more time. Glue that fist to your side. Go. Yeah, that's better. Cormac. Good. What's your stance there, Cormac? Might be a bit long.
This.
Good. Right. So the next move back. So all together, Galen Bry, Shikadachi. Just make sure this is at 45 degrees. A couple of you are a bit too round, so make sure it's 45 degrees. Go. Good. So I don't know whether let's highlight Lloyd. Don't move, Lloyd. Right, we can see Lloyd there. Yeah, nice 45-degree angle. So this is a good thing, Lloyd, by the way. I'm not picking on you. Yeah, so Alice, if you could move your right foot towards the chimney.
Right foot.
Yeah, a little bit more 45 degrees, because you imagine you're doing this with a partner,
Yeah.
they'll also be slotted at that angle. If you round too much, the wrong angle. Okay. You right there, Cormac?
Yeah, just getting the screen options.
Have I been when
When you pin Lloyd, I couldn't really stay on the smaller ones for me.
okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, she could it's just Cormac, if you go from the middle block, just go from the middle block and then step back. Yeah, okay, maybe a tad more. So just everyone just go back to the middle block. Just want to see where your feet go. Where your so when your feet move from Sanshin Dashi, Heika Sanshin, which is what we're in now, into Shikadachi. In fact, don't do the arm. Just have your hands on your hips and do what you think your feet should do to get into Shikadachi. Let's do one at a time. Cormac, you do it first. Okay, Lloyd. Alice. Okay. There are variable amounts of going in and out there. So Alice was feet pretty much touched together, right, before you went into Shikadachi. Cormac was a little bit less and Lloyd a little bit less. To be honest, I wouldn't say there's any right and wrong. It depends the speed you're coming back as well. But I think the main thing is that you go off at the correct angle to get at that 45 degree. Yeah, so if you just see Lloyd there, that's coming out at a nicer. Just want to make sure that you're not too narrow, yeah?
I can't see anyone except you.
You can't see anyone but you.
No, I can see me in the corner, but unless someone speaks, I see whoever speaks or the noise.
Right, okay.
But I think that's because I'm on my phone.
Okay.
So if you say, so Lloyd has to say something and then I'll see him.
Oh, what did you want me to? Did you want me to do something then?
There you go, perfect. I can see you now.
Yeah, if you just go into the next move then, Lloyd.
Okay.
Yeah, see what Lloyd's got right. See where his right foot is. It's that 45 degree angle that we're after. Right, can you just see Lloyd now?
Yes.
Okay. Right, Lloyd, if you just go back one. Good. And then down. Good. It's that 45 degrees. Okay. Add spotlight. Add spotlight. So what can you see now, everyone? Can you see all three of you or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my phone, so no.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a phone thing. Okay.
I see the speech.
So be it. Right. So if you ask everyone in Shikadachi then, go then Barai. Yeah. Right foot over a bit, Alice, I think. Towards your chimney. That's it. You need to be that 45 degree angle. Again, it might be the camera angle, but right, coming forward, high punch. Itch. Knee. Sun. Good. Stepping back again. High block. Itch. Watch that. Fist. Alice. Knee. Okay, I'm going to pick on you again, Alice. Just come forward again for a high block. Okay, so as well as try not to move the wrist, try not to move your elbow out, your right elbow. Yeah, there's a little bit of a tell when you're doing this, that it comes out and then goes round. So go back one.
Back? Yes, sorry.
Yeah, back, yeah. Yeah, and again, what you can see yourself in the camera, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's do it again. One more time. Go. Okay, and again. Right, this time, try and snake your arm around your body without your elbow coming out.
Left or right?
You're right. There you go. So just closer, yeah? It's chambered on the side. If I spotlight myself as well. Can you see me as well now or not?
Yes.
Right, okay. So when you're here, it's a little bit of a this
Yes.
you're doing. See that little move there?
Mhm.
Yeah, from here, straight across. What basically what I can see here is this. I can see what you're going to do next.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but when you're here and you're stepping back, it's going this way, not a little bit out. I'm exaggerating it, but that's sort of what I can see. This.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same when you've done the low punch and you're stepping back. Watch this arm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, from here, try to have it straight away. Elbows. Your elbows basically don't leave your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Right, let's just get you back on spotlight, gentlemen. Have spotlight. Get rid of me. Right. Where are we? Where Alice is? There's low. Let's go. Gaedan Barai Shikadach. Good. Right. So try not to move your upper body. Feet move. Lock into position, and then straight afterwards, the punch. Itch. Knee. Sun. Good. You look too high there, Cormac. Bend those knees.
Yes.
Can see snow on the top of your head. Okay, and finish.
It's my hair colour.
If I had any, it would be that colour, believe me. Good, excellent. Okay, right, we're just going to let's pick on Cormac first. All the way through, Cormac. Let's have a look.
London game. Yeet!
Good. Any observations or comments from the panel? I've got one. So just do the first move again, Cormac. Okay, your right arm. See if you can chamber it back a bit more. That's it, and straighten that wrist. Yeah. Now it looks like your right shoulder is a little bit further back than it should be. Like you're at an angle. Relax your shoulders down. Yeah, try and relax the shoulders. The art of shoulder relaxing. If you work out how to do it, let me know. Good. Okay, that's nice though. So the other thing, I think we've spoken about this before, Cormac, is about the way the punch that you're doing. So if I just add me as well, it's, you know, we've spoken about, I'll do it with this on. So with this one, it's coming almost round like this. One of your old Wadaroo tricks, I think, maybe.
Oh no, just bad.
Just try to make sure that when we're doing this punch, this isn't turned. It's almost like you're going this way. Try to keep it whatever angle, be it high, medium, or low. But look, it's tight in, and until it gets past here, then it's just this wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try not to. I'm exaggerating it, but it's a bit like this. We're doing. It's literally keep it in there, keep it in there, keep it, then turn it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Less. Very, very little movement. I think we all suffer. Certainly, I have or do turning this too early. Obviously, people turning it this early, it's really bad. But even if it's turning here, it's bringing the elbow out. It's making it whip round. Leave it this way. Leave it this way. Then turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely something we need to keep an eye on. Call it now. Your third cue. No more of that. Sunny Jim. Right, who are we going to have next? Let's go with Alice in her wonderful yurt. Okay, you go. Good. Okay, just again that there's the tell on your Go from high block to middle lock, just to block that little, try and get that. That arm's all right. It's that's it. It's that one. That's that chicken wing.
Okay.
Yeah, keep that in. In fact, can you just do it from do a low punch in Shikadach?
Oh, that's the end.
Yeah, that's it. And then basically, yeah. Well, because what we need to just do now is to step back and do that and do a high block from there. But be very mindful of your that elbow was much better. It didn't move. If you keep an eye on, there you go. That's nice. Yeah. Just don't let the right. Yeah, that's spot on. Don't let the right chambered arm come out at all. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what you're doing until you've pretty much done it there.
Okay.
If you give the game away a little bit as you're stepping back, I can see that you're going to do something with the right arm.
Get through the middle.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice. Excellent. Good. Lloydie.
Sundown Gate.
Good. 2 points. Right, so just go to Yoi Dach position. So Yoi, ready position. Just make sure your thumbs are in. That's because I got smacked on the wrist for that one. Good. And especially when we get to the end point, also just watch your thumb. I think, Cormac, you might have done that, but I missed it. But anyhow, so first move, Lloyd, just do the first move. Good. Just see the angle of your arm there. Try and make it a little bit more of a rooftop. Your left arm. That's it. Just so it's got more of a, so it's not too flat. That's better. That's nice. Just it's just a fraction different. And then with the middle block, see it's a bit low. I'd say, yeah, just make sure it's the same height as your shoulder.
Yeah.
Good. That's nice. Okay, just carry on then. Just to the end now. Good. Yeah. And the punches. Yeah. And again. Okay, this bit. Let's just do the finish. See that thumb? See your left thumb's right out here. Try and keep it in a bit.
It's in.
No. So if you just go back to the last punch. That's it. Now do this bit slowly. What's the first thing you do? That's better. It's in. It's almost like magic. Good. Excellent. Okay, right. That's looking nice. Very good. Very good. Remove spotlight. Right. Let's have all three of you. Gekisai Daiichi. See if we can remember the finer art of Gekisai Daiichi. Okay, ski. Right. Yoi. Kata Gekisai Daiichi.
Daiichi.
1 count, 1 move. Itch. Okay, let's do that one again. Remember to look before anything, or your eyes are moving before anything else. Don't pull too blindly into it that you are blocking and your head moving. So just a tad earlier on the head move. Ready? Itch. Good. Knee. Your phone, whatever it is, your iPad, Lloyd, is moving with you. That's quite clever.
Is it?
Yeah, seems to be panning round.
Wow.
Very clever. Could you just take a step to the left so I can see your feet a bit? Was that the left? Sorry, towards your towards whatever you haven't put up onto your wall since last time you did this. Just saying.
Enough?
Okay.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's fine. So I think just if we can show off Alice a sec here. Alice, don't move. There. More of a committed stance. Hanzen. Yeah, so that's Hanzen. I mean, it's verging on Zen cuts, but personally, I prefer more of that commitment in that punch rather than more than
Straightforward.
punching. Yeah. So good. Let's go from the top again. We will get through this kata tonight. Honest. There's so much to it. Ready? Okay, one move, one count, one move. Ich. Knee. Yeah, Lloyd, I think you need a tad more. Your knee doesn't seem bent unless you've got them long trousers on again. Sam. Yeah, it moves with you. Very clever. Ich. Knee. Oh, Alice is. Oh, there we go. Your picture's caught up with it now. San. Okay, Lloyd, I think you know what we were saying about pushing through with that leg a little bit more so it comes wider. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's just that fraction difference makes a big difference to that finishing position. Good. I think Cormac's got snow on his head again, just a little bit lower. That will learn you to be so tall. Okay, ready, next move. Ich. Good. Knee. Okay, Alice, just go back one. Guess what I'm going to say?
Elbows.
Yeah. Go. And again. Again. Massively picky, but there's a little bit of a that
you were telling me before. These two need to come in together more.
Well, you think the one that's chambered does need to start first, but just stick it to your side like it's on rails. Don't let it. Yeah, I mean, you'll see if you play this back. Hopefully, you'll see if you just do it one more time. It's a minute thing, but your chambered arm comes out. It didn't then, which is nice.
I did something different then. Yeah. I did something different. I was in. So normally I try and go across my chest.
Exactly.
Obviously, I'm a lady, so that has an effect.
Yeah.
So I came slightly more forwards.
Yeah.
So actually not so much. So that was a different thing. Actually, I felt a difference there.
It's absolutely. Obviously, you've got a different route than we have, but it's just making sure that your elbow, therefore your wrist, doesn't come away from your side, because you can still obviously come round the edge. That's it. Just that small, very small. I can feel the difference. Good. Okay. Right. Let's go from left hand middle block.
Left hand middle block. Right.
That's it. So Cormac, your right chambered arm. That's it. Make sure that pulls back. I've got massive flashback memory of Sensei Len always having to pull my arm back like that. So I would always feel as I'm pulling my elbow back because I wasn't chambered far enough. I'm going to start doing that to you. It's just living a dream. Okay, good. Next move, Ich. Good, nice. That's good. That's good. Right, the good old kick. Let's do this kick. Ich.
Oh, sorry, I did two.
That's fine. And again, let's just do you one at a time so I can see. Alice first. The kick, go. Good. Can you just turn 45 degrees in that exact position?
No.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think you need to get your elbow more into the center of your body. Yeah, if you go back to facing, I just can't see because of your ninja outfit. I can't really tell where it is, but just do that again. Kick down. Yeah. So, but try to keep the right shoulder square.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite a push in. There's quite a push in. Your shoulders are square, but that elbow's in the middle. Because I think where we're striking down the center into the solar plexus or between the breastbone.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You got it. Great. Cormac. Again. Imagine we're in the dojo and I've got my hands on your right foot. Go. And again. Yeah. So I've got my you're turning your foot too early. Your pivot foot's turning a little bit too early. Yeah, you're giving the game away. So if you put your hands on your hips and look down at your feet, right? Do this kick by watching your feet. Do it now. You're allowed. Yeah, that was that comfortable doing that.
Yeah, but yeah. But
Okay,
last week,
sorry, go on.
the adjustment to the kicking foot, I found it easier to try and pivot that a bit earlier. But
Yeah, okay, but that was you're pivoting. You were pivoting it so early, I could read it very clearly that what's going to happen. So if you do it again, just hands on your hips and looking down. So leave it as soon as you get your knee up. Feel free to pivot. Yeah. Rather than either pivoting too early or pivoting really late because you lose the power. How was that? I think you're doing it too late still. Yeah. One to work on, yeah, but not too early because I can read it too quick. Not too late because you're going to lose the power. So it's really as you lift the knee up, you pivot. There you go. That should, it needs to be comfortable, but not too early. Yeah, that looked good. Try and do it with the arms as well. Yeah, I think that's good. Just keep your right hip. Try and make sure that your belt's facing forward when you land. Good. Plenty to do on that one, Lloydie. Good. I feel like Alice, if you can get your right shoulder a bit squarer and pull your left elbow in. You see that it's a little bit from where here, try and pull this one in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and so you can have it not too high, lower, right? Because it's I'll just stick myself on it. Am I really small on your screen at the moment?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that should be better now, right? Or worse, depending on your view. Right here, kick, down, in. Yeah, shoulders square, this in. So not over there, here, and not this way. So when you do the kick, down, keep these square, this in. Quite tight, yeah?
Yeah.
In here, not over here. Because what I'm attacking here, not over there. And I don't want to be turning in here, yeah? That makes sense. Yeah? Okay. Right, everyone, middle block before you do the kick. Get me off spotlight. Okay, so all of you together, ready? Itch. Good. Okay, and through to Oizuki with the ki. Go. Good. So Gunka. Now that's under the breastbone, heart sort of. Well, this under your heart. Under the badge. Let's call it that. That's probably the easiest way. Okay. Ashibarai Stol Uchi Itch. Okay. One more time.
Where we go from?
Right arm, other arm out. That's there.
Sorry.
Okay. So just make sure that you look early here. Yeah. So as you get your left arm left arm under, you should be looking round. Yeah. Ready. itch. Good. Okay, and Alice, what's the Weymouth view on this stance that you're currently in?
I believe I should be in Hecadach.
Okay, good. That's the same. It used to be Hachichidach once upon a time. I think we are all aligned with the fact it's Hecadach now, which is good news. Good. Okay. Next move, itch. One more time there. Back to the strike. So when you do this, try to stay the same height and keep those elbows in. So all that's moving are your feet and your arms. Try not to make like the arms lifting up or anything. Okay, go. Good. Kick, itch. Kick. That's it, Lloydie. Cormac, kick. Good. Through to Ki, itch. E. Okay. Take a step forward, Cormac. Otherwise, you'll go through the window. Itch. Knee. Good. We can go back to the strike with the arm out. Okay, let's just watch Cormac a sec on here. Timing. We'll try it. I just want to spotlight Cormac. So remember, Cormac, imagine you're grabbing and your hips turning. I think you're pulling your arm back a little bit too early. Let's try that. One. Yeah, even longer. Just try it again. Yeah, that's it. I don't know whether it feels strong. It's good to try and we'll do this with Lloydie in the dojo, right? Where you can grab hold of his gi, and then by the time, if you time it right, if you leave it long enough, you get so much momentum turning your hip that you can really pull them across the floor. If you do it too early, you're just really using the arm rather than the hip. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Try that again. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's much better. Thank you. Alice. And again. Okay, you might want to put you're not usually the one that lacks venom. I think on that pull, really like imagine you're really pulling. Yeah, pull. It's that hip, the hip and the arm. You've got let's say Ian from Wales, right? You've got your arm on his gi and you need to budge the man. Yeah, so really pull, and then maybe it's a bit too quick from the pull back to the punch. Really pull, and then get your weight to come forward. 1, 2, good. That's it. Just you pulled them back, and then you smash in and break the ribs. That's good. Nice, excellent. Okay, Lloydie. Okay, and again. Okay, well, if you can keep that left arm a little bit closer to your body as it's coming back.
What is it going out?
A little bit, yeah. Try and get it like so it's rubbing your side. Yeah, that's it. Good. Right, so the height of that, let's just compare. Let's just do a little comparison here. Alice, if you can just do from there, that's it, and you do the punch, pull back and punch. Right, see the difference we got here, you can see. So this is punching like heart and under the ribs, right? So I think that's a bit too the distance between the hands is right. It's like you're supposed to have like a bit of paper almost between the hands, or it varies from a little bit of paper to a fist. Depending.
I was going to say I just hold a fist.
Yeah. It depends who you talk to. And
Urazuki, lower, slightly bent.
Yeah.
And this is and here and here.
Yeah, that's it. And there's a very but between them, when I say between them, yeah, that distance there that you've got. Back in the olden days, it used to be a bit of paper, but I think it's now more like a fist sort of.
Okay,
like,
Malcolm used to teach fist width, but I think it's a little bit less probably.
Yeah. Well, again, I suppose it's the shape of the body that you're striking. So we're using our own body as the target. You want to make sure that it's on those vital organs on the left and the right. So, Lloyd, if you can just go into that position. Yeah, I think you see, Alice, you go into position. You see the difference here and the height there. Like, I think.
No.
Lloydie, can you say something, please? Please.
I certainly can. I'll move a bit closer to the camera.
Perfect.
See your left arm there, Lloyd, quite low. Where's that? Obviously, the camera angle might be deceiving me a bit. Yeah, I think you probably need to move that left arm up a bit. Yeah, that's it. Just that. I think the other one's all right because that's sort of that's attacking your midriff, and the other one's it's pretty much gunker, I think. You know. Yeah, that's it. Good. Yeah, it is different from the camera angle, but yeah, that's good. All right with that? Good. Okay, and right, all three of you from that strike position to the end. Okay, go. Good. Cool. Just do that again. I missed what you did there. Oh, sorry. Do it from the strike, sweep and strike. That's it from there. Okay, too early. Do it again. So remember that pull. You've got Sensei Pete, right? And you want to drag him down. So you need to get all of your weight behind it. Yeah, that's better. That's the feeling you want to have when you're doing this. Feel like you're grabbing someone, and if you do it too early, they ain't moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I think we need to incorporate more of a bunkai on this actually to really demonstrate the technique. Obviously, we do the Ashibarai stole, but then we're not doing that grab. We have to be careful because it's very easy to give someone whiplash doing this, but I'm sure we can make something up to demonstrate this from a bunkai perspective. Which leads me nicely into bunkais. Right, so what we shown is not 4 because this works better. What we want to do is we'll do it round robin. So at the moment I've got Lloyd on my left at the top and Alice on the right. So Lloyd, if you face to your left, that's it, and Alice, if you face to your right, on my screen. If you get into attack position, Lloyd.
What are we doing? Sorry,
just into Zenkutsudachi Chudankamoi. Is that your left? If you Ashukumaite, so that you're going back, you're going to strike with your right. Okay, good. So you're going to step forward and do a high punch, right? And Alice, you're going to demonstrate the well, I don't like saying the first move out of the kata because that could be a plethora of different things. So what I mean is demonstrate this.
Right.
Yeah. So this should work nicely for playback. If the cameras stay in the same position, if not, it will be a right old mishmash. But we will try. I'll just take your spotlight, comment for a sec so we can see. So Lloyd, out of the corner, yeah, you're not going to be able to see this, Alice, are you? So what we need, Lloyd, is when you do the punch, if you ki-eye, Alice, you know you've now got to move because he's about to hit you. And he's going to do a high punch. Okay, go.
Yeah.
And then Lloyd, you need to fall on the floor because you just knocked your head off. Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Good. Interesting. Okay. Right, Alice, just show me that bunkai without the attack from Lloyd. Just show me what you do from the bunkai for the first one. Okay. It's interesting. Do you not adjust your feet for the distance?
I step back and then step to the right distance, as opposed to shuffle, which I
Okay.
always felt was a bit awkward.
Who's the director of that?
Well, I've been taught it 2 different ways. Malcolm used to tell us we'd actually have to make contact, and then we'd have to shuffle our feet, and then we'd punch. And Sensei Pete says your defense is to move out the way, so you step further back and then step in, I think.
Interesting. Okay.
It might disagree with.
Let's have this is a good topic we need to standardize Bunkai as well as kata, because well, I think we do anyway. Good conversation to have with Sensei Pete about this. Anyhow, let's take Alice off spotlight. Let's stick Cormac on spotlight. It's the same way. So Lloydie, if you could do the same attack.
Yeah.
That's it. Cormac, if you go the other way around, face the other way, on my screen it is. I dread the thing what this is going to look like.
On mine, it's not. But
Is it not? Okay. So Alice, just yeah, I mean, the way we do it is the adjust. Let's so Lloydie, if you attack. See there you go, in the push, the adjust of the feet.
Unfortunately, because there was no noise, I didn't see it.
Okay, let me just take Lloyd off spotlight for a sec. And then Lloyd, if you attack. Go.
Get.
Did you have Cormac on there then, Alice?
Yeah, it looked like he just stepped forward and punched.
Oh, he's so quick. Do it again without the attack then, Cormac. Just do it again.
Yeah, step back. Step forwards.
One more time. Cormac, just do it at your own speed.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shuffle.
Can I just ask something really obvious? What actual difference does that make if you're stepping forwards to the distance where you're going to be hitting someone? And what difference does it make whether you add a shuffle in your foot or not? It just takes more time.
Well, it is, and it's interesting, like, because Cormac's obviously got a long reach. Okay, if he's hitting me, if I've like gone in there for a whack, if he just steps back, it does depend on how far you step back.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So if he steps back a long way, it is basically just to make sure you get the right distance, which is why neither are wrong. It's just when you do the bunkai and you're doing it against someone, if you're a foot too far either way, then that's not the point of it. You need to adjust or step through to.
Okay, so in my defense then, I would say if I was doing it with somebody, I'd probably adjust if I needed to.
Yeah. I mean, that's neither of these are wrong. Especially as a sixth dan's told you the non-shuffle. I'm not gonna, especially on tape, I'm not arguing with Sensei Pete, am I? That's killing. Bad shoulder or good.
Sounds
but yeah,
like you are to me.
Sorry.
Sounds like you are to me.
I think they both achieve the same thing. As you say, it's about getting the right distance, and that is dependent on what happens in this situation.
And I like a bit of consistency, so I think we should just try and standardize what we're doing. Is it one or the other, or does someone up the food chain say it doesn't matter? But we all get it, which is good. I think that's the point of it. Good. Right, next. I think we're all comfortable with that one, right?
Yeah, but we'll get comfortable with it, and then they'll change it again. Not that I'm bitter or cynical or anything.
I don't know what you mean, Lloyd.
No.
Okay, so next one. It's good to have Alice on here because obviously it's a different instructor, so we can do some checks and cross checks and all that. So the next one then from here, step back and the gate amber. So Alice, if you could attack Cormac. So you're going to step, that's it, nice. And then so Cormac, if you could face your left. That's it. So Alice is going to step forward. Oh, you tell me what you're going to do, Alice.
I'm going to step forward and punch Gerda.
Right. And then Cormac, on Alice's key eye, you do the defense, unless you can see it out of the corner of your eye.
Hi.
Yeah.
Be down. Hey.
Good. Right, let's have it the other way. So Cormac, if you get ready.
Face this way.
No, other way. Good. So Cormac's going to attack you, Alice, and if you should hear his war cry, and then you do your defence.
Right.
You done?
Hey.
Good. Yep. Okay. They're same about. So obviously we're both. The main thing about this is that shift. Yeah, that shifting across to the side, not back, which you're both doing. Let's just swap Alice out and put Lloyd in. Add spotlight. Let's get me off. Good. So Cormac, can you just attack the same way again, and then Lloyd, if you turn to your right. That's it, and then so Cormac's going to do low punch. If you do the bunkai to that move. Good. Did you slope off at 45 degrees, or were you on a nice long slight long
camera angle, John.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met you before, mate. Yeah. Yeah, just make sure. I mean, again, I'm not sure it would break any rules, and there's definitely a case for not going straight on 45 degrees. Well, we do it in Sandangay, so why wouldn't we do it in this? There's definitely an argument for both, but it's getting out of the way. I think one of the major points, actually, if I just Cormac, you can probably demonstrate. I think you just did it a minute ago. Remove spotlight, just put you on. So when we are stepping, if I'm stepping forward and attacking, which way are you going to go, Cormac? If you go that way, to make sure that your right leg, that's it, make sure that right leg moves out the way of imagine I'm in Zenkutsudachi with my left foot forward. That's it, that my right leg is Cormac's right leg moves furthest out the way so it doesn't get caught. If I step forward and he hasn't moved that right leg far enough, I could actually do quite a nice little takedown with shin on shin or something like that. Good. Try not to lift too high there, Cormac, though, because you're almost jumping. So what you need to be doing is, as soon as you start, lower your center of gravity, and you basically fall into shikadachi, but then slide across.
I push my inside leg.
Let's have a look, Alice. Just let me sit you on spotlight. Say that again, sorry.
So I push off my inside leg. So I drop my weight and I push off of this leg to push myself this way. Yeah.
So let's just do it again. Let's have a look at you doing that then, Alice. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. And again. Good. I think your left leg needs to that one needs to go a little bit further, because your shikadachi's gone a little bit in. It's not wide enough. See your left leg there? I don't know if you can see it. It's the wall of the house has gone inwards. So if you move your left foot out a bit more, maybe.
I think it's angles.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure that when you do that twice, this is a good one to just practice generally, is that slide, and then that you land at shikadachi, so not too wide. So same with Lloyd on the move after the second move in Gekisai, that you push it far enough back to shikadachi that you land back in your comfortable shikadachi position.
Right.
Good. Okay. Right. Alice, if you could just show us, let me just take away. I'll just add me as to say what I'm asking you to. Interested to see what you do on this one. So from here, you might incorporate all of this.
I do, yes.
Okay, let's have a look. Imagine that someone's attacking you, so we can just see it to start with.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so that's let's have Lloyd attack you. I wish I could just drag and drag. You're both on my screen. You're both back to back. But
Do we swap over?
yeah, that's it. Fine, thank you. No, that's no. If you turn around, Lloyd, please. Good. Right. So if you go Zenka Sadachi Chulen Kamoi, Lloyd. So Lloyd's going to step forward and do the punch. So Lloyd, so step forward and punch.
Punch.
Right. So Alice, you do the first part of this. So to the side. Do you adjust on this bit?
No, I step off the line, slide
Yeah.
diagonally backwards and do my Chudan block.
Yeah.
And then I kick.
Okay.
And then here I sometimes adjust, so I've got elbow room, I think. Oh no, I don't. I do that. And then here I see where I am.
Okay.
Sometimes if you're here, you haven't got room to do that.
Yeah.
And then punch, block.
Yeah. Then
Cancel.
Lloyd's going to do the second punch. So this is the more traditional bunkai, which I like it. I prefer it, to be honest, but I think they've broken it into two. But again, it's interesting you're doing that one because I think it's probably more encompassing. But it's interesting on that. So when you do, Alice, if you do a middle block again, that middle block. So if you're too far away from them because you've done a nice big block because they're trying to knock you over, what do you do?
I would shuffle front leg, back leg.
Yeah, okay. And what if they're too close?
They're too close. If they're too close, I guess I go back leg, front leg.
Okay, so you just do similar to the first bunkai. Yeah? You shuffle accordingly and then attack.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
you've got to make sure your distance is right. But I always find it's this middle section because if you know, here you're blocking, you've usually got enough space for a belt, kick to the belt, and then maybe you need to come in for an elbow strike. But then you're too close, so you need to give yourself a bit of space for an Arakan.
Yeah.
And defending of that one, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So again, if Lloyd, if you could show the bunkai that we've been doing on this with the adjusting of the feet. If you step back a little bit so we can see your feet.
Can you say something?
Sorry, yeah.
Thank you.
We just block and then a little step in.
Yeah, no, again, it's for distance.
Yeah.
Adjusting your feet. So again, I think that's an interesting so your levels of interest might vary to mine on this, but discussion about the intricacies of feet movement on these bunkai. But
I think that it would be, you have to be at the right distance.
yeah, however you get there might be. I think maybe from a beginner's perspective, it makes more sense to be you foot in and foot out to get it sort of ingrained. But as you obviously developed, it's just about getting the right distance.
Shifting.
Yeah. So you can see the difference. So do you do a separate one, Alice, so you've done the elbow and the back fist?
Yes.
You do just a separate one where you do the Gaidan Barai and
No, that's a continuous thing. So you do the Arakan and then it's the Chudan, and that's the second Chudan, and which you defend.
Right, and I do prefer that one. Lloyd and Cormac, do you want to show Alice what we're doing on that one? Well, as instructed by my seniors. Cormac, if you turn to your right and get into Zenkat Sadachi, Lloyd to your left. That's it. So can you see, actually I'll take Cormac off. Oh, we've lost Lloyd. That's handy. It's just about to demonstrate Bunkai and we've lost him.
Shall I attack?
I just want to see, I want you to see this. So if I just take Lloyd off spotlight, so we've got Cormac. So imagine, to the front's fine. So I'm going to step forward and do low punch. And you do the bunkai. 1, 2. So
Okay then.
Yeah, so we've broken. It's Sensi Len broke this up into.
Sorry, battery's about to go and I can't get the charger in. Moving the camera.
Okay, so if you do the first bunkai, so the first part of it that we do, the middle block one. So 1, just kick, down, elbow, back fist, push. Yeah, so there's that part.
Okay.
And then the second part is just the low punch, so i.e. the low block. So if you just show us that one and a counter.
So it's a Gedan attack.
Yeah, which is basically it's the one that you've done and the one I've done in the past. It's just splitting them up. And again, I think we should have that maybe as when someone's learning it, it might be better to do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But certainly as you're comfortable with it, I really like the double attack on that, because it really keeps your wits about you for that low block.
Yeah, and it also really makes you have to think about not being on autopilot as you're learning.
Yeah,
and waiting for the attack as opposed to just going through it, which is
Yeah.
really relevant to the kata as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I think there was a fair few points on this. So good. Right. What's next? So do you do let's see what Alice does on. So the next move, the Ashi Barai in Stoll. Do you do that in Gekisai Daiichi Bunkai or not?
It's a takedown.
Yeah. Do you do that? Is that like categorized within Gekisai Daiichi, or do you only do it in Gekisai Daini?
No, that I do 5 bunkai and Gekisai Daiichi. That's the 4th one.
You do 5. So you've done the high block and the punch. You've done the Gedan Barai. Oh, I see. Yeah, because we split it into 2, which makes 2 bunkai. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's definitely need to get these standardized, I think. So yeah. So the just show us your bunkai to that one then, please, Alice.
So it's grown, it's matured as I've learned to do it. So I would step across, so my foot is in line with the attacker's foot and block, and then pivot and then stow for the takedown. So across here and down.
Okay. How do you get them on the floor? So when I say get them on the floor, so imagine trying to get Cormac down. With just the arm's not going to cut it. So
yeah, so I've chewed and blocked. I grab the hand.
Yeah.
Spin around. Foot sweep on the floor, but mostly get my arm across the chest. Make sure that their elbow shoulder is really into me. And then move the foot.
Yeah. I think this is a good one to we'd have to do this face to face with someone like Cormac, because it's really good to do, because it's nigh on impossible to do what you're suggesting, which is the sort of the older school way of doing it without Sensei Kevin does quite a good one. He gets the kids to do it. He basically gives them they knee strike you give you a dead leg.
Oh yeah, sure.
To loosen you up a bit.
But if you're pulling, you've got this shoulder really under here. So and the arm's pulling across, and you're pushing across the chest, you could do it with a finger if you stop their feet from moving and you're pushing in the right direction. You could do it with a finger even.
Yeah, it's all right.
The foot is sort of secondary.
It's all right if you've got someone your height or smaller, but if they're 6 foot plus, they don't move. It's interesting to see how that would work. It's difficult to demonstrate this on Zoom.
I mean, Malcolm used to make it very difficult for us and demonstrate it that if you've got the physics right, it's possible. Yeah. But I'm interested to see how you do it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I say it's difficult to do this without. But the idea, Cormac, if you could just go into the Zenka Zadashi, Chudan Kamoi, and then step forward and punch. Okay, so he's like that. If I just
I can't see.
Who can you see at the moment, Alice?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Nice, because I'm talking.
How about me?
Yeah, now I can see you. Thank you.
Yeah, now I'm going to talk, but it will come back to me, won't it? So.
Or me.
But let me actually. So if he stood like that, right, and I'm talking. So when he's there, so same as you said. So I might even do a push here. I'm going around the corner. So first thing, I like to see a sanshin on that step there, right, and grab, as you said. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's tall, right? So I can't get over his arm, so I'll have to go under his arm.
Yeah.
He's tall. I've pulled the arm down, and I'm in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I'm this position. But his body weight, what you're saying here is if I pull his arm, yeah, and pull this one back,
mm-hmm.
and I've got this. In theory, he should move, but he's too strong. Well, he's too tall. Obviously, I've tried this with him a few times, right? So what I do here is get this part of my body up close and personal. So basically, my hip is against his body, and then I do this, shift that in.
Okay.
Yeah, to get him off balance, because that means when he's here, what it does, it makes him do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because without, if I've got that arm there, and my, if I'm Cormac now, and that arm's going that way, and there's an arm under there, I can just be, whatever, what you're doing. Yeah, but if this turns, it's a different story.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
so
then, because then your center of gravity, if you drew a line straight backwards, is going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So round here, hip in, and round, and that works with everyone.
Okay.
I say everyone, not everyone in the world I've tried it on, but with anyone's height, because what we used to do, if you just step back, Cormac, and then into Zenkat Sadashi Chulan Kamoi. So if you then speak so that Alice can see you coming forward. Right, so as he's moving forward, obviously just before his right foot stops, you've got to try and sweep him.
Yeah, before the weight comes down.
Before the weight comes in, which is really tricky because you have to go around the corner, grab it, and sweep at the same time, which can put you quite off balance. If you do get it right, it's lethal for the attacker because their leg just comes right forward. It's quite dangerous to do from a practice perspective. It can damage knees and all sorts of stuff, which is how I did mine. So as that's coming through, it's bang bang. That's nice. But if you get it slightly, if you're too late, you're hitting a pretty immovable object of his foot that's just grounded. Yeah. So as we do that, the sweep, as we do this, the sweep movement and lift the toe up for the sweep like that, as Cormac's just demonstrating beautifully there, you probably can't see. It's just getting that timing. Either you get that timing bang on, or you've got someone where you can really stretch that out.
Yeah.
Or if not, get their center of gravity over by pushing the hip in, or Sensei Kevin's way, which is a great one. Give him a dead leg with a knee strike.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember him doing that actually at one of the Gashkis.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. He likes to do that on me. It done half work though.
Favoritism.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Foster, give you a dead leg. Good. Okay. Let's. Where have we got up to? Yeah, I think what we should incorporate. So we've done this. Let's do it that way. What I think. Have you got anything Bunkai-ish that you do?
Yeah. So the fifth Bunkai is step in, punch Chudan, and responses. And actually shuffle there if you want to adjust your distance.
Yeah, okay. But it's this grab that I'm intrigued about. Right? We're not, absolutely what you're doing is this block here, so you catch the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that catch the wrist move
and push
back and strike. Yeah, but this, I think it'd be nice to, this move back and punch.
But don't forget this is like second grade, and even the combination in the third that you've split into two or the takedown are quite difficult.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a thing where as you get higher grade, you complicate the Bunkai more.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, because there's absolutely there's definitely a Bunkai for this, and I think you'd want to be asking, challenging brown belts and above or whatever to go. Okay, well, what's this? What is it? What demonstrate it? It doesn't have to be necessarily a formal Bunkai, but any move within any kata, it should be like, oh, what is that then? Because someone's just like, just that's the bit I do before I do that, which obviously is not the answer, because what we're doing is actually this bit. What we're doing in the Bunkai is actually the second part of the move.
Yeah.
This one is not. It's different because that doesn't move, and then we do that double punch. Yeah, so we're not doing that one, are we? We're doing the next one.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Good. Right. Okay. Before we go, let's stop being quite so theoretical. Let's see both of your Saiyin Shin. jump right into the. So Cormac very recently got his brown belt, by the way, Alice. Whether you can see that.
Congratulations! What a great grade to get.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've got my grading on the 10th for my
Have
next
you?
one. Yes,
Right. That's the second cue, right?
it is.
Right. Lloyd got his. Obviously, Lloyd's left us because his batteries run out. He got his second cue as well. So we're all in a. You'll all be doing your black belt around the same time, which is nice.
Hopefully somewhere hot and sunny.
Worst thing I ever did was take my third Dan in Portugal. It was so hot.
Come on.
I got it. So,
God,
Anyway.
blimey, tough crowd.
yeah. I
Sounds
don't handle heat very well, let's put it that way.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's go all the way through. Let's have a look at your side engines.
So chin.
Chin.
Off you go, Alice. Good. Great, thank you. Right, so we're running out of time here, but what I want to do is just pick one point out for both of you. So let's get Cormac on the spotlight. Just want to show we just do the so I'll just take Alice off spotlight. I will shut up. Cormac, if you just do the can you see what I'm doing here? Can you see me?
I can see Cormac.
Yeah.
I can see you, John. Yeah, just, yeah.
Up the first three of these, right up to there, yeah, before you start doing all of this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you talk so that Alice.
So I can see Cormac.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, beach ball.
So, yeah, Alice, observation from you. You said beach ball, right? What's the?
So I know I'm not doing that angle quite enough correctly, definitely. But the other thing I would say is that for me, this here should be slightly before this bit, because you draw the head in. Because if you do this, you're striking before they've got there, so it should be slightly delayed in my mind anyway.
Okay. So yeah, let's just Cormac, can you can see Alice, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Alice, you do the same.
First three moves.
Yes, please. Right, see Alice's hands. Sorry, Alice, you just carry on, pretend I'm not talking, right? But I'm just trying to explain to Cormac here about. So Cormac, your hands are going almost, well, I would have to demonstrate again, but it's around
Yeah, they're going out and around.
Yeah, so just do what your hands do.
Me?
Yeah.
I think they were going too far that way.
Yeah, so
Almost in plane with my
there's a beach ball. You're not going around the edge and you're not going around the front, you're going around the side segments.
Yeah.
But if I just I think my point, Alice, yours is more around the beach ball than Cormac's is my point on this, right? So
Okay.
here, what I used to do is I don't think you're doing it, but don't move your wrists. Right? What I used to always do is this, really use my wrists to go around it like this. But Shehan Russo told me that's not the way, right? So here, you keep this locked, but it comes around the beach ball. But I think, yeah. But come on, you can let your hands move a little bit like that. I think yours might be just too much like planks. So you're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try and you can don't move it. Don't move it that way, but you can shape it, right? So you're going from Fujiyama position here to then like relax it a bit and then go around to here. And then, so this is an important thing here. To get this close, you're about out here. Because this, again, if you probably know, if someone's got hold of your wrists here and your arms are out there, it's hard. Get it close in. Again, your elbows are in and it's up. Elbows are close.
Yes.
My elbows are against my body, basically. And this, try not too high. Yeah. Yeah. And then, so this coming down, what you don't want to be doing is this. I don't think either of you are. Elbows out, because I've probably moaned at you both too much about it anyway. So if they feel like they're coming out, move your arms out. So the main point for you there, Cormac, then was this bit is don't be too like you're wooden with this, but don't move the wrists. So Alice, yours looked fine to me on that front. It was just Cormac's needs to go from this position to more of a relaxed to then come round and up.
I remember Sensei Kevin for this bit said, you know, you want them to drop so they kind of like come together and all the way down to where they don't force it to stay together, but where they naturally fall apart.
Yeah.
But to keep them together up until that point.
Yeah, like cogs.
Yeah.
Going through over your knuckles. But the thing is, if you have it too close,
your elbows come out.
Your elbows are out, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah, that's an interesting point you're making about 1-2.
Just slightly.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do that pretty much at the same time. Another good one, that is.
Huh.
Now, what did I want to? Oh yes, I know your Benzokudachi, Alice.
Benzokudachi.
When so you're.
Oh yeah.
You know when you pivot round, let's just move. Yeah, so that's it. So from there, step forward. Okay, and then here.
Hip driven.
Yeah, that's fine. The next move. Right, that's better.
Oh, don't lean. Oh, I did this before. I remember you saying, don't lean.
Very difficult not to.
Square.
Yeah, so a good way of sort of trying to avoid this is to find a point on the wall in front of you.
So
when you've done the strike there, look, find a point, keep your eyes on it. That's it. Keep your eyes on it, then it keeps your body upright.
Okay. For me, this is the bit before that actually as well, is keeping, so this comes around to here, and then this, making sure that this is the right stance when we do that move.
Yeah, and then attention. Yeah, that's much better. That's it. And then as you pivot. Yeah, so what I tried to get on this one is like it being quite I can't demonstrate because of my shoulder, we'll get Cormac to do it, but 1, 2, and it's a real bang, you know, your hit really, as you pivot round, it's a double strike. So this one as well, there's a real strike. So not a nice fluid, more of a, yeah, that's more like that. That's it. It's bang, block, and then in. Yeah. Good. So just if you could just do it from the back fist move. see your left arm. Let's just pick on Cormac, see how he's progressing with this. No pressure, Cormac.
Thanks. Where from?
If you do it from the elbow, sorry, the racken. That's it.
Okay.
See, there's because what you want to just do it again, Cormac. We break it down. So there, step, keep the height there. It probably needs to bend his knees a little bit more, but we'll take that. But from there, you see here, so he's prepared early. Can you
Say
see?
something, Cormac? No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So his arms, you're prepared as you're turning, so that when you're pivot, the pivot and the arms finish 1-2. Yeah, that's more like it.
Malcolm used to say, really bend the knee and get the other knee really in the back of the other one, and then on the
That's it. But
and then sort of spiral up.
Yes, that's it. That left one though, think of it as a strike.
Yeah, okay.
That's it, you got it. Yeah, so it pivots. There's quite a bit of venom in that, so you're turning around, you've done a double strike.
Yeah, just the right's definitely stronger.
Yeah,
I get it.
If you get that hip whip, that's it, good. There's one, and then straight into the key eye, and yeah, that's it. So it's all bit, because this sanction's a nice, difficult one, because it's all quite calm, and all this wonderful move this, and then this, and bang, bang, quick. But here, 1, 2, then bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. That's there's a sort of an explosion of attack there, because you're being attacked, and you do a bit of smashing around at that point. But good. Right, let's have just to finish. Let's have Alice, if you could just go through Shin on your own, and then Cormac, you do it on your own, and then we'll call it a night. Let's see.
Starting my yurt.
Yeah, the dojo yurt. Love it.
Seum chin.
So you make sure that there's lots of breathing in this kata, because it's long and needs lots of breath.
Just give myself room. Hey. Hey.
Good. Nice. One other point, Alice, just while we've got you on the spotlight there, just be careful about the height when you're there's obviously lots of Geidan Barais and Geidan strikes on this. Try not to get it too high. Try to always keep it that it's this level rather than up.
I'm working on my leg strength.
Right. What's that got to do with your arm?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking you meant how high I was.
No. Sorry. I mean the height of your when you're doing a Geidan Barai, this is coming up quite high.
Which is, sorry, I'm on spotlight now. I can only see me.
All right. Sorry. Let me just stick myself on spotlight. Yeah. Can you see me now? Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So
Oh, yes, yes, sorry. So it doesn't come below my nose, above my nose.
Yeah, quite. It's sort of
Yes.
right up here. Try to keep it.
Yeah.
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 It's good because you're generating power, but it's just a bit high.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you want to, you can do it like Cormac just did. I think you did it in the background while I didn't have him on spotlight. So you could, if you do it again, Alice, but I'm going to be spotlighting young Cormac here. Let me just remove spotlight from myself. Okay, off you go, sir.
Fine, Jim.
Yes, please.
Can I say him?
Good. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you like you're running down a hill at the end of Saint, and you're getting quicker and quicker. Try to slow it down a bit. I think that's just
Finish line.
Yeah. There's I'll just spotlight myself as well here. There's one. So this is good because this is the one that needs to be behind, and then you're striking. The second time round, you had it here, and the front one went. Yeah, just make sure it's the one behind, which is the leg. You could actually the leg in front. It's that arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of other. We've just got to start just polishing this now that you've obviously got the basics of it. There's a couple of other bits, but we'll have to. We can go through that in the dojo. Yeah, still this, and I need to sort of explain it to you probably face to face about the not sort of try not to be too wooden, I suppose.
I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. I've just got to practice that a bit. I think
it's round, but it's not. Say I did this for many years like that. That's that to get right under. I can't, that's sort of to me. If someone grabs your wrists, someone grabs my wrists, I want to be going like that and up, but it's round, keeping them the same. Just you're turning the whole arm and up and down. What else? Yeah. I mean, I think we just need to be careful on some of the shikadachi positions when you're stepping through from Geidan Barai into shikadachi. More for Cormac, and don't rush it. Make sure that when you've done, say, this move, and then you step into, you do that Geidan strike, that you give it long enough to sink into shikadachi for that half a second or whatever it is. Bang into shikadachi, shoulders back. Yeah, that's it. So, Sensei Kevin's a real great advocate and really good teacher of moving through shikadachi. So, as we've said, make sure that your feet, as you're stepping through, come in and pivot and round. Yeah, that's it. Make sure your hips go around. It's tricky. It's very tricky cat of this. So there's a lot to it to get it quite in balance. But no, it's looking good. Looking good. Good. Right. Well, it's nearly 10 o'clock. Goodness gracious. Let me see yet. Right. Excellent. I hope that was useful. Let's finish. Rob Lloyd's he run out of battery. Bless him. Right. Let's just finish. Ski. Hey. Arigato
Master.
Yes. Right, nice one, guys. Hope that was
Thank you.
useful.
Thank you.
Enjoy your lovely yurt there, Alice. Looks wonderful.
I was going to have an early night, clearly not.
Well, yeah.
Burning
Early-ish.
midnight or doing karate, rock and roll.
Yeah, look at that. You're out. Look at that. You're out into the.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant. Fantastic.
I know, it's brilliant. Like the house I'm staying at's ages down there. I got the furthest point away. It's brilliant.
Fantastic. Look at that.
Not bad, hey. I'm near Foy, just near Lantegla, in Lanteglos, near Foy.
Wow. Wow. Look at that. Fantastic.
Oh.
Well, look at that. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. That's brilliant.
Pleasure. Okay, guys. See you
Right.
Thursday, Cormac. See you.
Right. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.